Hi everybody, my name's Joel. Today I'm going to be doing a crazy little painting on this Artist Loft 12 by 16 inch number 3 gallery wrap canvas. Oopsie. So anyway, this is my color palette. I'm using this bright magenta, soft body black, and turquoise blue. So the two colors, the blue and the red, are ready to pour paints. And I also have the tail end of a split cup from my last video, number 54, which is a similar color palette with some gold mixed in there. So that's my background color. And this is a swipe color that I'm going to be using. It has Australian Floetrol in it. So here's your Australian Floetrol. Okay, that's mixed 1:1 with the Artist Loft Soft Body Black. Background colors mixed with American Floetrol, 2.5 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. We'll listen to some tunes, and I'll get back to you in a minute. Alright, so I got a nice pillow of paint here in the center of my canvas, popping the bubbles with the torch. I'm not going to cover up the sides right now because I want a big puddle in the middle. It'll make it easier or just better to swipe on when you have a lot of paint. I'm going to put plenty of paint on here to stretch out over the edges and the corners and such. So starting with the turquoise blue, I'm going to cover half of this roughly with the blue, and then we're going to get that magenta, put it right next to it. So those colors side by side really create havoc for the eyes sometimes, which is fun. So here I am, I have more of my background color. It's just American Floetrol and Artist Loft Soft Body Black, and I'm going to try to cover up the majority. Now I see that this paint is a little too thick. It's what I used for the background, the pillow. So I just threw a little water in there, you see. I mixed it up off camera real good. Now I'm going to carry on and get the majority of this color covered up with the black. Running dangerously low. That'll have to do it, I guess. So now I'm going to take, like I said, I had the tail end of a split cup from my previous video, number 54, and it has some mica mixed in with the turquoise blue, and it has some mica mixed in with the magenta, and then it also has some deep yellow that I mixed some gold mica in, so it's going to give this thing some pizzazz, hopefully. Okay, so that's enough of that. Now it's time to break out a palette knife along with my swipe paint, which again is soft body black mixed with Australian Floetrol. So I'm just putting a swipe of this on my palette knife. Get it covered up nice and evenly. Tip it back and forth. And we're ready to go with the first swipe. So I'm loading up my palette knife again. This is how I do it here. Just tip it side to side a little bit, get it right to the edge. And away we go. So I'm using my excess paint that I had there to cover up my sides, get my corners along the way. And here we go for number 3. Okay, so I'm done swiping, so now I'm going to get my torch out, pop the air bubbles. I'm not going to go crazy because I don't want a billion little teeny cells. So it's time to stretch this image out. Watching it nice and close. I don't want to pour anything cool off the corner. If I can stop it right about there, I can try to save that little speck of colors and go the opposite direction. I have push pins on the bottom of my canvas to make it easier to pick up. But one of them came off, which is causing me grief. Okay, now I'm just cleaning up the edges, make sure my corners are completely covered. Wipe along the bottom edge too. And if you got bare spots on the sides, get the paint from underneath nearby, and then you should have a close color to touch that up with. Okay, I got her stretched out pretty good. Now I'm just moving things around to get a good composition, some good balance. Alright, so let's zoom in on this, see what it looks like up close. It's got some really fancy lacing in there with the gold mica. Nice cells. Again, it's a really cool color palette, I think. That blue mixed in there, it's very ghostly, it's wispy, looks like smoke here and there. And it's really cool cells. Like the blue ones that have a gray outline. Really neat lacing right there. So hope you guys like it. If you do, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share. I'd really appreciate it. I also want to thank the Surf Zombies once again for providing the awesome background music. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you real soon. Thanks again.